Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. We're continuing to show off the power of Monkey against Goku and Frieza. You'll notice we're not running Carnival SSJ4 GOKU on a full 220% lead category. That is for two reasons. They kind of intertwine with each other. Damn, we're not even going to get an 18 key. But they kind of intertwine. Number one is because I've been seeing some crazy stuff on the timeline recently to do with his support. Which is, once of course you transform into Super Saiyan 4, Power Beyond the Super Saiyan category units and also Giant Ape Power units are getting 70% defense. And then combined with his super attack effect support, which is 44% attack and defense on 18 key, you're looking at a total of 114% defense. Now, on a dual lead, say you super attack with my one this rotation, if there was two of them, that's the first 44%. There's another one on the following rotation. That's another super attack. That's another 44%. Along with the support in his passive, because it lasts for 2 turns on the SA effect. That's a total of 184%, no, 188% defense, I think. Yeah. If my math is mathing, then it's 188% defense, which that is insane. That is crazy. And I've been seeing clips on the timeline of units like Limit Breaker SSJ4 Vegito, Int Full Power SSJ4 Goku, even Full Power SSJ4 Goku not quite transformed against Goku and Frieza, show their own, hold their own against one of the hardest hitting enemies still in this game. And that's with their HP drop below 50%. So, please don't lock him, by the way. Okay, little bit jarring. We're gonna have to lock, not lock, we're gonna have to rotate in Full Power SSJ4 Goku off for the time being. Do you know, just kind of slow things down a little bit. I'm going to avoid all of those orbs. But they're making units that were never competitive in a stage this difficult, usable. I'm not saying they're going to be tanking supers for like 50 damage or anything, but they're usable. They're competitive again. And unfortunately, as much as it pains my heart to say this, in Full Power SSJ4 Goku, which is a unit I wanted for so long, one of my favorite transformations in the whole of Dragon Ball, if you didn't know, he is a unit that I love. And he was doo-doo. He's been doo-doo for a while, unfortunately. So instead of running his 220% lead and basically doing the same video twice, except we focus on Goku in this video, I'm going to save that. So we're running him on a 200% lead. And I also was just curious, how is he running on a 200% lead? You know, not every unit in the game has a 220% lead right now. A lot of them still just have 200%, but naturally that's going to happen with a new meta change and the introduction of higher leads. Okay, that's fine. I can work with that. I can work with that. As long as we keep Tech UI here, I can work with that. Doesn't really matter that we've lost a bit of HP, because of course we can always recoup that back with a revival. We do have 2 of them after all. Now, if we can line this up correctly, I can get Tech UI's domain active against Golden Frieza in 17, which is exactly what I want, which means no nullifier dodge. Everyone's dodging around here if they want to. But yeah, that's why I'm running on a 200% lead instead of a 220 just yet. And I've even seen the LRSSJ4s compete against Goku and Frieza. Sure, they probably still need some protecting. But normals, they must be tanking them fine if they're getting through a whole phase of Goku and Frieza. Which, that's crazy to me. Because they haven't even got their EZA yet. Their details haven't even been released. They haven't even been confirmed. Obviously, we know they're going to get one. But they haven't even been confirmed. And they're already somewhat holding their own against one of the hardest hitting fights still in the game. Yeah, we're getting new content, but currently it just still is. And that's before their EZA. Now imagine with all this support they're going to be getting with dual Super Saiyan 4 Gokus. When they do get their EZA, that's crazy. So I was really excited for the Rizier to drop. Now I'm even more excited. And I just want to say this. If we quickly pull up Power Beyond the Super Saiyan, because we've already taken a look at the Giant 8 power category. Power Beyond the Super Saiyan there. If I pull this category up, and you think about some units that Goku could potentially share a team with at some point or another under a 220 lead. Or not even on a 220 lead, a 200 lead for the time being, but eventually a 220 lead at some point in the future, right? We got the revival a little bit earlier than I wanted it, but it is what it is. He didn't decide to dodge for once. You're looking at Year 7 LR Gods. You're looking at, not only that, a friend Super Saiyan 4 Goku. SSB Vegeta, the new one. Gotenks. Gogeta Blue from last year, who has a ton of dodge already. Already mentioned in full power SSJ4 Goku. Blue Boys fall under that. Super Easy A's in the future for the SSJ4s from year 2. There's a bag of units in here that either have the potential in the future to become even better with the support and or right now. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pop the active. I'm going to pop the active. Actually, am I going to pop the active? Yes, I am. I'm going to use the active. I know it seems like a little bit of a waste because for once we actually have a very good and meaningful giant form or rage mode transformation. But the quicker we do this, the quicker we can get Super Saiyan 4 Goku out, the quicker we can get that chunkier support and that 10% damage reduction. Let's not forget as well that he's got that. Not only is it 70% defense, but there's also 10% damage reduction in there as well. But then not only that, we can kind of extend our turn. Because don't forget, the turn doesn't progress when you do this. It doesn't go on to the next rotation. We stay on this same turn or this same rotation. Here he is. Chest out and everything. Got a hairy chest just like your pops. Right, of course, dodge is nullified here. The only unit I'm concerned about mainly is Tech UI. So, I think I'm going to do this. We do have Guard. Let's not forget, we do have Guard. And then for 4 turns, we do have guaranteed crit. 233, maybe not. Maybe we go SSB in slot 1. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to go for. SSB in slot 1. I think as long as he doesn't get super attacked, I think we're good. I think we're chilling. I think we're completely fine. Good stuff. Good stuff. I literally went silent, just sitting there praying. Please don't super attack him. Please don't super attack him. But we managed to get away with it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's not forget as well, Jeets is getting an extra 70% defense because he's on Power Beyond the Super Saiyan. Tech UI isn't, unfortunately, because UI Goku doesn't belong on Power Beyond the Super Saiyan. But SSB Vegeta is. And what I've noticed, I mean, for the most part, Goku hasn't been linked up with in LRSSJ4 Goku. For the most part, that total of what, 40% HP attack and defense isn't making that much of a difference. Okay, now I'm hoping they don't super attack us whatsoever because we haven't been super attacked at all. So if you could just pause and hold off on doing that for this turn, that would be fantastic. My revival's gone, so I can't rely on that anymore. And Tech UI can't dodge. I didn't get it quite lined up exactly the way I wanted it because both of them was on turn 2. So we don't have no domain. So if you could leave him alone, that would be great. 2 attacks, 3. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. We're good. No super attack. Dokkan is blessing me the RNG right now. Oh, perfect. We got both of them ready to go. I mean, for one, we're popping this. And then that will actually stay active going into the following turn as well. We're also going to pop this. Okay, let's start collecting key spheres. So grab those. We're also going to grab... As much as I want the heal... Actually, we don't need the healing. We're on 98% HP. God, I love the fact you can see the percentage now. And then we'll grab these in the corner. Oh, this is lining up perfectly. We might have not had the domain as soon as we got into Golden Frieza in 17. But it looks like by the time we get into Goku and Frieza, we're going to have Int Full Power SSJ4 GOKU out. Or maybe on his second appearance in there. So I feel like we might do a bit too much damage here. Actually, no, because Goku doesn't have a super attack in standby. So maybe we could actually long it out a little bit. And by the time we get into Goku and Frieza in 17, we'll have the rotation ready to go of Int Full Power SSJ4 GOKU with Carnival LR SSJ4 GOKU. Int Full Power SSJ4 GOKU is going to be getting that fat support. The only support he won't be getting from Carnival LR SSJ4 GOKU is the support from the SA effect, that 44% attack and defense, which lasts for 2 turns, which on a dual Carnival LR SSJ4 GOKU lead, that's crazy. So imagine this. Imagine by the time the Easy 8 LR SSJ4s drop, you have one rotation of Int Full Power SSJ4 GOKU and Carnival LR SSJ4 GOKU. The second rotation is the Easy 8 LR SSJ4s along with the friend Carnival LR SSJ4 GOKU. Your one super attacks the turn prior. That attack and defense of 44% lasts 2 turns. So that means the friend LR SSJ4 GOKU or Carnival LR SSJ4 GOKU is gonna have that support. We didn't manage to prolong the turn, but it is what it is. He's going to have that support. So that's sick. Then pops the super attack on the friend one, along with having the support in his passive of 70% defense and 10% damage reduction. That means the Easy 8 LRSSJ4s are going to have a total of 188% attack and defense in total from the 2 super attack supports and the support in the passive as well. I think it's 188. As long as my math is mathing, I think I'm right. Even AGL UI, not Tech UI, 618k defense. SSB Jeets has 116k defense. Yeah, wow. Goku has God, but with, what is it, 200k defense? 447k defense. 447k defense. And God and type advantage isn't going to be enough to tank a super, unfortunately. How much is Jeets going to take? Remember, there's no SA effect support. How are we looking? 172k. Like, it's just so much. And again, on a dual lead, he'd be getting so much right now. That SA effect lasting 2 turns. Huge. Huge. So here was me saying his category's dead or needs a bit of a pick-me-up, which I'm not gonna lie, it does. On paper, it does. But because how strong his support is, especially on a dual lead of a 220% category, we only need like a couple of EZAs, which funny enough, we're getting EZA LRSSJ4s and then LR Great 8 Vegeta potentially as well. Like, it's probably going to happen. And we're good. And we're good. We're doing so much damage. We might not even get Int Full Power SSJ4 GOKU and Carnival SSJ4 GOKU in the same rotation. That's how much damage we're doing right now. Oh yeah, we definitely ain't going to see it. We definitely ain't going to see it. But with like Saiyan Raw and everything active, he's genuinely only going to have a little bit less damage than he does on a 220% lead. It wasn't the exact setup I wanted with Int Full Power SSJ4 GOKU, but it still worked nonetheless. Jeets had over 1 million defense with his damage reduction and tanked a Goku and Frieza super from Carnival LRSSJ4 GOKU support for just over 100k. Now imagine that with 2 sets of support. Honestly, I think people are overlooking how good he actually is. I'm not saying people are saying he's bad or he's mid or anything like that. I think just because of how good Vegito is, people are overlooking how good both Carnival LRs are, especially Super Saiyan 4 Goku. That support is honestly being a crutch to a lot of units that weren't even competitive in difficult content like this. And he's done all of this all while at 55% for me, and also on a 200% lead, not a full 20. But that video is going to be coming very soon of running double 220 leads and running all of the other units that are getting a pick me up from him. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care, have a great day, and peace.